Hi, this is Trey Pastor, and this is my Blu Ray update for the week beginning May 26th, 2012. Oh, 2013. What's it, 2012 for? Anyway, I have a few things I got from Best Buy and something that I ordered from Amazon. Let's go with the thing I ordered from Amazon first. I ordered that. Let me open this up. Open two Criterion movies that came out this week. And let's see. There we go. Okay, the first one is, they're both starring Glenn Ford. First one is the original 310 to Yuma. There it is right there, a great Western. This is, of course, a remake with Russell Crowe and Christian Bale. But there you go, this is the original with Glenn Ford and Van Helfman. And it's basically the same story about a rancher who has to, basically, he's the only one that has to escort this bad guy, to the train, the 310 to Yuma. But of course, his partners trying to stop him, doing everything to stop him. Okay, and this is 92 minutes, made in 1957. Has a bunch of special features, new restored, alternate, audio, new interviews with the author of this, Elmore Leonard, and the actor Glenn Ford's son, the biographer, his son Peter Ford, and a booklet. Let me see, let's open this up. I remember seeing this on AMC a few years ago and really enjoyed this. I think this is better actually than the Christian Bale, Russell Crowe version of it. Let me see. I almost had it open. Okay, there we go. And I knew this was coming out for a long time, and I knew I had to get this because I actually really, really enjoyed it. And okay, and there's the booklet. Okay, there's a picture of, I guess, a sketching of Glenn Ford there, and then Van Helfman there. And this is, the booklet with the cast and stuff. There's a picture of the train. Okay, let's see. And, the making of the film and stuff. See, there's a picture of Glenn Ford and Van Helfman there. Okay, Van Helfman there and his wife. His character and his wife there. More details and stuff about the transfer and everything, and the production credits. See, and there's this shot of Glenn Ford and getting drunk on by Van Helfman. I really, really enjoyed this Western. This is really one of those classic Hollywood. And the artwork, well, hold on. It's just the chapter right there. And the disc here, the Blu Ray disc, it's just blank there. And like I said, I really enjoyed this Western. Basically, like I said, it's about the story of this bad guy that has to, has been arrested, and he has to be, Glenn Ford, who has to be put on the train, to go to prison. Of course, his partners are not having it. Okay, so they're basically trying to break him out of it, and Van Helfman's like a rancher who volunteers because nobody else would to get him on that train to 310 to Yuma. And it's a really good, tense Western. Now, the next movie is another Western starring Glenn Ford. This has a real good cast in it. Glenn Ford is called Jubal, starring Glenn Ford and Ernest Borgnine and Rod Steiger. I think is also in this. Who else? Anybody? Valerie French, Felicia Farr, and Noah Berry Jr. And it's basically about a rancher played by Ernest Borgnine. He has a wife. I think Jubal is. Wait, hold on. Yeah, Jealousy and Betrayal is honorable. Yeah, okay, yeah, he's basically befriended. Jubal is Glenn Ford's character, and he's befriended by Ernest Borgnine, who's like a big, kind-hearted rancher, and he takes him under his wing. And of course, he's married to a hot young wife who's, unbeknownst to him, is basically fed up with him and wants to leave. And she's basically having an affair with one of his ranchers, of course. And then she takes a shine to Jubal, played by Glenn Ford, who of course is like a stranger, and of course he doesn't want to betray his friend, his newly friend who hired him and stuff. So he doesn't, but he gets blamed. Actually, I think Rod Steiger plays the foreman who's basically having an affair with her, and he kind of frames him for, I think, he frames him for something. I don't want to get into the details, but basically he pits Ernest Borgnine's character against, Drew Bell's character, because I think he winds up, no, I don't want to spoil it, but basically it's a Western about jealousy and possession, about, and as like I say, Ernest Borgnine is married to this bored, really attractive woman who basically wants to get out of there. She's looking for a distraction, anything to get away from her boring life as a rancher's wife. And Glenn Ford, he's a handsome young stranger, comes along, so of course she naturally tries to latch onto him, of course, and then Rod Steiger, who plays the ranch hand, who was having an affair with her already, of course, is jealous of it, and then some tragic consequences happen because of that, and it's a really good Western, okay? Glenn Ford is great as usual, and I still remember seeing this years ago, too. I think they was having like a Glenn Ford weekend or something, and I really, really enjoyed this. Okay, and I heard this was coming on, Criterion, and I had to get this. This is like an overlooked Western. But Glenn Ford is a great actor. So, and this is a great cast. Ernest Borgnine and Rod Steiger in this. Okay, there we go. And just open this up. And then you have this nice little booklet. And then you have the nice inside artwork with the titles, and then a little sun background there. Okay, and see the little booklet there, Drew Bell. Here's the cast. Okay, and there's the picture of Ernest Borgnine's wife. More writing in there. There's a picture of Glenn Ford. There's Drew Bell right there. Nice, beautiful shot of the scenery there. Then a shot of Ernest Borgnine right there. Okay, nice shot of Glenn Ford there. And a nice shot of Rod Steiger right there, young Rod Steiger there. And about the transfer, details and production credits. Okay, it's just a really good Western, really underrated. I never knew about it, like I said, until I watched it that weekend. So I've got 2 Criterions with Glenn Ford, 2 great Westerns. Okay, this one is in color. Drew Bell, 101 minutes. This one's black and white, 92 minutes, 310 to Yuma. Definitely glad to pick these up. Okay, now the next things I bought were from Best Buy. Now, the first thing I bought was Side Effects. I heard really good things about this. This is a movie by Steven Soderbergh. It stars Jude Law, Runa Marty, Catherine Zeta-Jones, and Channing Tatum. Okay, I heard really good things about this. So this was like a blind buy that I never saw before, but I heard it got great reviews. And this is probably one of the last films that Steven Soderbergh directed, because I heard he's retiring from directing. So, but Side Effects is supposed to be really, really good. So I'm anxious to watch this and see what it's all about. Now, I saw this on Film Fan Pete's update. Of course, this is The Great Escape, starring Steve McQueen, James Garner, Richard Attenborough. It's just really good about prisoners, I think, during World War II, trying to escape a German prisoner of war camp. And it's, it's really good. It's the 50th anniversary edition. Okay, so I'm anxious to watch this. I love classic Hollywood, and Great Escape is supposed to be a classic, so I'm anxious to watch that, give that a go. And now, this is a classic that I have seen. This is the original, The Day the Earth Stood Still. Okay, this is the black and white version with Patricia O'Neal and what's the guy's name? Michael Rennie. Okay, Hugh Marlowe, Sam Jeffrey. Basically about an alien that comes down, right, with a big robot, and he's supposed to judge mankind. I think that's the basic premise of it. And this has a ton of special features on this stuff too. And I remember this being a really, really powerful movie. Okay, and like I said, I love old Hollywood, so I'm anxious to see how this looks on Blu-ray. Okay, because this is a sci-fi classic. Okay, and then last but not least, of course, is Arnold Schwarzenegger movie that came out earlier this year, The Last Stand. He's like the sheriff of a small town, and of course, this master criminal escapes from the FBI and is on the way to the border to escape, and Arnold's the thing standing between him and the Mexican border. He's the sheriff of this small, sleepy, town that lies between the border between the United States and Mexico, and he's there to stop him. and he basically has to stop him with his little ragtag crew of people. And I really, really enjoyed this movie. Okay, it was nice to, they acknowledge that Arnold's older and stuff in this movie, but he still gets to kick a little ass, and so, Johnny Knoxville is annoying sometimes, but he's okay in this. Okay, so they kept his nuttiness to a minimum. So I like this movie, The Last Stand, and really glad I got that. So that's my pickups for this week. Let me know what you think. Feel free to leave comments down below. And this is Trey Patchen saying so long and take care.